Brook the Howell, Brook the Howell Shy, Brook the Howell, Brook the Howell Shy, Brook the Howell, Brook the Howell Shy. O Presidente Habashimi Hashai Buhara Kadash, double honors on three apostles of great millstone. Honest you brothers that be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. So this is a quick, relatively quick, short video. Going into an episode on this particular show, and pretty much when you watch this TV show, I haven't watched it enough to make a review or anything, but when you watch the first season and the third episode, Infestation, and without trying to give the story too much away, it's only three episodes in, so there's not too much to lose. But this particular individual that you see in this episode 3, one of the main characters of that, pretty much has to steal somebody's identity. And what they show you here is that this is supposed to be set within the future. Okay, and what they show you here in a nonchalant kind of way, like this is just how it's gonna be done in the future. Okay, they don't really even go into the the science behind it. The audience is basically left to assume, okay, it is basically left to figure it out. And it's interesting because we figured it out because everybody's really getting into this thing of the chip, okay, which is the RFID tag, okay, that they're gonna put within everybody's body. Like they don't go into the science behind it, they don't go into anything. They just do it like if you had an ID card out there within India somewhere, and they did a movie where they were stealing somebody's ID card. Okay, well, if that movie was going to be played elsewhere where they don't understand the concept of ID cards, you would have to explain that. Okay, and the same thing goes for this movie. They didn't even explain it. They just yeah, this is what the future is. Not everybody knows. Okay, so when you watch the episode, the person you can kind of see the individual. She basically steals her sister's ID, and in order to do so, she basically either she killed her sister or she made her sister fall asleep. She made her pass out or whatever, and she took a scalpel and cut the hand of this particular woman. Okay, and she took the RFID tag, the chip out. Okay, and then inserted it within herself. Okay, and that all goes into biblical prophecy. That goes into what the scripture says. Okay, this is how they want to do things. Okay, this is the apostles have been speaking about these things for a very long time. Okay, and this is how they want to manage and control humanity, because through that chip, okay, through that RFID tag, the sister, okay, the imposter sister was basically able to access all the records and information and therefore resource of her sister, okay, and effectively pretend to be the sister, okay, because that's how you're going to be able to move about within this society. But see, that's really just like the Mosai's final test, because we know through the scriptures that the people that are going to take the chip, they're going to be put to death, and the people that refuse to take the chip, they're going to live. So it's a commandment within the scriptures not to do that. So why have they got it on the TV? Okay, why have they got it within the TV programming? Because this show ain't no like deep adult show. Some of the main characters within this show, three of the main characters, 3 out of the 5 main characters on this show, okay, is kiddies, is children. Okay, and then you have two other main characters which are adults. Like I said, I haven't watched all of it, but for the first couple of episodes, okay, all you see is pretty much is like a family type. It's got a family vibe to it. So why they got it to where the children are watching RFID chips, okay, Mark of the Beast type systems, okay, within this show, if we know for the Bible it's the Mark of the Beast. And the simple answer is that programming these people, especially from a young age, okay, to go into the philosophies that they're pushing. And it makes sense. Why not just program it from young? So when you have it, when we grew up, we didn't have no RFID tags. Okay, so when someone says, look, you're gonna put this chip inside you, man, you're gonna question them things. Like, why do I have to do that? Okay, like the people that grew up, before the time of credit cards, you find out a lot of those people that grew up in the times outside the credit cards, they didn't have credit cards. Same thing goes for things like Facebook. You find a lot of people that didn't grow up in the Facebook era, they don't have Facebook because that's just not their thing. Okay, but the people that are born into it and it's around them all around, they just do it. Okay, and so they got it to where what the chip is one of those things that they push, especially into the children as well as that homosexuality. Okay, but they push the chip, and really they push their agenda through this medium that as a TV. That's why they call it the broadcast. Okay, as in to broadly cast a spell upon these people. And what's the spell? Okay, to bewitch you into thinking that this chip is anything other than what the scripture says it is. Okay, the book of Revelations, the 13th chapter and the 16th verse, it says, and he causes all, both small and great, okay, rich and poor, to receive a mark, okay, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, okay, and that man might not buy or sell save he have the mark or the name of the beast, okay, on the number of his name. Okay, and that's what you see within this particular show. Okay, I can't really upload the show and dissect it. I don't know how YouTube rules differ these days. So hopefully with that was of edification. I'm gonna say all praise unto Yahweh Shemi Ashai Wahara Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles of great millstone. Unless your prophets will be pushing this truth in sincerity. Shalom.